Alrighty, so welcome back to my third video, or welcome if you are new here. Today we're going to be looking at some of my PS2 games from my childhood. I got a big ass Santa bag here full of them, and I mean I got actually quite a lot of them. I was thinking of this video for like days now, and god damn, this sun is really shining my I have to squint real badly here, but you know, anything for good lighting. I was thinking of this video for a couple of days now, and I thought it would be actually real quick, like I'm talking 10-15 minutes, but you know, as I was going through my games today, I've got a lot to talk about. Well, not like a lot, but I got a few games, so I might have to speed through them a bit. So yeah, but I want this video to be mostly uncut, because my previous one, you know, I was all over the place, and it just didn't make for the nicest content ever. This sun is crazy right now. I suppose we should get started then. Sellotape. Not sure what that's doing in there. Okay, what we got here? This one's good. We got Sonic Gems Collection. Now this is quite a weird one. This is a fighting game, as far as I can remember. I used to play this one a lot, and I remember being really trash at it. I couldn't even get past like stage 2, but I remember this game had a really good intro. Every time I loaded it up, I never ever skipped the intro on him. It was super fun. And it had like a bunch of like final bosses and stuff. There's the back. Might be flipped on the camera low-key, so you probably can't see it properly. But pretty cool ass box art. I remember being so trash at this, but then one of my friends came round and he just like beat the game. Just like that. But yeah, pretty fun. Some fucking weird sounds out here right now. Let's put that down there. Oh, holy classic. This one, oh, you can tell it was the GOAT because look, it comes in a silver package. This is Colin McRae Rally 4. And this is when they pretty much perfected it. I mean, just look at this back art. It looks fucking real, bro. It looks. I mean, at the time when I was playing this shit, I did ask for like it was the realest thing ever. When we all did when we played these games, but you know, if you load it up now, it still looks fucking great. It's still super fun, and it's very good. It has a lot of classic cars as well. Subarus, there's a Golf there, a few Skodas. It's a Ford K there, or Ka, how you say it. Mitsubishi Evo, some kind of Peugeot, I think it's a 206, yeah, 206. Just utterly classic, lovely cars from the time, 2000s era, just fucking amazing, man. And yeah, I really like this one quite a lot because it's a platinum best of PlayStation 2 cover. So it's got this lovely silver, and it's just fucking awesome. Absolutely love it. I used to love this game, but sometimes I would accidentally load it up with manual transmission. I just wouldn't know what to do. I mean, I was just such a kid, obviously. Fucking hell, this wind. You can probably hear this wind's probably crazy right now on the camera, so I'm sorry about that. Oh, holy classics. I'm just full of bangers right now. Look at this. Stuntman Ignition. That's it. Stuntman Ignition. This game was truly unique because you went through courses and levels like doing stunts for a film, and at the end you get to see the whole production, and like you see your actual stunts that you were doing, and like there's cutscenes played in there, and it's just so damn cool. Look at that. This one was just amazing. I mean, like the levels were so extreme, like going through volcanoes and shit like that, and like military bases. But it was just so much damn fun, and the fake movies that you made in it were great. This wind is absolutely destroying. I bet the camera sounds like actual ass right now, but you know, what can you do about it other than upgrade your equipment? I just hope you can still hear me, honestly. But yeah, this game was utterly peak. Fucking amazing. I remember this game also came out for the PS3 too, and I played it a lot on the PS3 as well. And it had like much better graphics and shit, but you know, the game was still the game, and it was just fucking amazing. Oh wow, this one's pretty unusual. Look at this, theme park world, actual just masterpiece. Like, I don't think I've ever relaxed so hard playing a game like this. Just on the PS2, in my dad's workshop, it's like raining. I remember this exact scenario. It was raining. I was in the workshop. My dad was there. It was raining so hard. And I was sitting on the PS2, just playing this. And it was just chill. I was young and like, good times, man. Good times. Here's the back. Pretty damn impressive for the time. I mean, you could make your own roller coasters and shit, and there was pre-made ones. And the game had sort of a weird, eerie, liminal vibe to it. I honestly, back then I found it creepy. Like, it's really hard to explain. Like those old sort of graphic, creepy vibes from like the 2000s and stuff. You got it crazy with this game. But other than that, I mean, what I used to love doing in this game, and I remember this, like, I remember this too well. You could just shrink yourself down to a customer, or just a person going to the theme park, and you could just walk around the theme park. And I just loved going to these sections where you just really weren't meant to be there. I mean, there was this bus that just came in and dropped people off, and that's all that it ever did, and the bus stop and things there. And I just remember going out to the bus stop and just trying my hardest to like cram myself onto the bus and see if I can get onto like areas I shouldn't be. Just fucking amazing, man. I used to just do that for hours and shit, and I would just go around in the theme park and I'd look at all the low resolution graphics and just like just get lost. I'd actually just get lost and just looking at my own theme park. Just sick, man. Honestly, you should look at some gameplay of this. I don't know if you could really see here. It's probably reflecting badly, but you can see the sort of graphics there. Just amazing, man. Just amazing. This probably is the worst conditions I've ever been in to record. I mean, the wind and the sun on my face. But I'm hoping that it comes out well. But, you know, what can you do about it, eh? Other than record inside, but what's the point of that, man? Living around here, what's the point of that? This one's weird. I do not have too many memories of this one, but I do remember playing it. This one's called Butt Ugly Martian Zoom or Doom. I mean, look at this shit. That's like some crazy frog-like video. Like, what the hell is this? But it was just a racing game. And I'm pretty sure you could like shoot things out of your like racing thing. Race the fastest, most futuristic vehicles in the universe to the ultimate finish line. Emperor Bog is fed up with the Butt Ugly Martians' antics. To continue their assignment on Earth, the Butt Uglies must win the Martian Conqueror Cup, a heart-pounding interstellar racing championship among 9 different tracks, plus hidden tracks and bonuses. Special automatic mode eases handling for the chuds that can't drive. I'm joking. Fucking weird game. I mean, PS2 had more in it. I don't know why my dad ever got me this. He must have thought it was a funny cover or something. But I do remember playing it, and it, you know, it was certainly a game. Oh god, holy classic incoming. Blimey. I mean, dude, the menu where it's just like press start to begin had just the best music ever, and I would just listen to it. I deadass turned my PS2 on, just put this on, just listen to music. It just sounded so good, man. Oh, my eyes. Oh, Christ alive. Sorry. This shit sounded so good. It kind of suffered from like all the other level games. They were just like randomly difficult at parts. Like there were just some parts in the game where you just get stuck and like you absolutely have no idea where to go. I mean, like, as a kid, I was pretty shit at like puzzle games and just story games in general. But this one, I just remember I had so many moments I was like, alright, now where? And I was just too dumb to understand. Anyway, here's the back. You can even see it. Doubt it. Pretty fucking cool. Pretty good. Just a classic. I mean, I think a lot of people have played this, whether they're young or not. Probably played it on like when it came to like iPads and shit like that. Just utterly bonkers. I mean, can't get any better than that, can you? This one's quite a weird one. Don't think many people have seen this one. Ridge Racer V. I'm guessing that's like Roman numerals. What's V? 5? Has to be, because GTA is V. GTA 5. Ridge Racer V. I think this was a decent Gran Turismo competitor at the time. Make sure no one's watching me. Kind of went off then. Yeah, a decent Gran Turismo competitor at the time, but I don't think it ever stood up to the damn monopoly Gran Turismo had on the PlayStation racing scene. But it did have a pretty good aesthetic. I think it was mostly set in like Japan and stuff like that, so it had a lot of JDM cars and things, and just a lot of street racing type stuff. Here's the back, if you can see it. I remember having a good old time with it. I found it a lot more easy to understand and just go around than Gran Turismo, because Gran Turismo, like, I had a young age rating on it, but it was kind of an adult game, you know. You had to be kind of interested in cars and shit, and it was kind of hard just to like run. But this, you just load up and it's pretty arcadey, you know, which is why I probably didn't hold a candle to Gran Turismo. Because for the time, Gran Turismo was pretty damn advanced, all things considered, for racing games on the PlayStation 2. Sun's finally out of my eyes. Oh, I notice when I record these videos, look at this shit. What is this? Why does this happen? I look like a Resident Evil extra. It's weird. I hate it. Ah. Anyway, let's continue. Ooh. Bloody hell. Time Crisis 2. Just 2. This one is an interesting one. To play this, you needed a special controller. You needed a gun controller. And this was sort of, I'm pretty sure it was originally an arcade game, but they just put to PS2, and they sold the controller with it, and, you know, it was pretty damn cool, but I never got to play it properly because the controller didn't work, so that was a damn shame. But for like, there was like a few moments where the controller did work, and I got like a little bit far in the story. That was good fun. This thing was really enjoyable when it did work, and I'm honestly very sad it never did properly work, because this thing was real damn cool for me at the time. I mean, this was better than VR. I mean, obviously, well, VR wasn't really there at the time, but this was just like insane to me. I was like, what? This is nuts. And I was just so upset the controller never worked, because we got it like secondhand and shit. But yeah, I think this was originally an arcade game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong about a lot of things I'm saying today, honestly. But here's the back. Utterly damn cool. Just really cool. I mean, by Namco. Just crazy. Good fun. This one's kind of a personal favourite of mine. Bionicle Heroes. This one had a crazy intro. That's what I've noticed recently about these PS2 games. They all had utterly banger intros. Like, I'm talking, they're just amazing. Like, they had the best soundtracks and they were just so cool and fun. This one was a never skip. Loaded up this game, never skipped the intro. Don't really remember too much about the gameplay of this. I think I actually really disliked it for the intro. I'm not even kidding. I think sometimes I loaded it up and just barely played it. Just listened to the intro. Like, that's how I was moving back in the day. You know? But yeah, awesome box cover. I mean, I love Bionicles. Oh, I used to have so many Bionicles. I don't know where they've all gone. I used to make like custom ones and shit, mix them together. They were so cool. I mean, that's probably why I have like a pretty decent love for mechs and shit nowadays, because they're like mechs a little bit. They were just awesome. I just love chewing on the parts. Don't tell my parents about that. This was just awesome, man. That intro was great. I mean, you should check it out. Okay. This one, don't think many people played this too much, but The Incredibles. Now, I had another Incredibles game as well, but I didn't want to bring it because, like, I just already got this one. I just remember, like, this one, being one of the few story games where I actually understood it and got far, and just the gameplay was super understandable and just really damn fun. I mean, all the sections, fighting the robots, I just understood it all, and oh, it was amazing. I just remember really enjoying this. I can't remember too much of the story, but the graphics weren't very good. I remember that, which is crazy for the time because I thought all the PS2 games looked real. But yeah, the graphics looked pretty shit. But the gameplay was just one of those games where I just remember just being so damn fun. And I wasn't even much of an Incredibles fan. Like, you know, I thought it was just like a baby stuff. Like I didn't want to play baby stuff. I want to play the scary real shit, which I never actually did because my parents were crazy about age ratings on games. As you can probably tell by all the games. But yeah, this one just surprised me as a kid. I fucking loved it. Absolutely go. Just another Colin McRae rally here. Same ordeal. This one's just the one before it. It's just a blue cover, this one, not the silver one. Just, yeah, similar cars and stuff. Ford Focuses, Imprezas, Evo. Scared the shit out of me. I know there's a farmer that comes through here on his little four-wheeler. I hope he doesn't appear, because then that makes an awkward conversation. I'm sure he'll be fine with this. I mean, I've done worse in this field, like driving the car about it and stuff. But it'd just be fucking awkward, man. Like, that's the reason I've come here, just to like not talk to anybody, or be heard, or be seen, whilst also getting aesthetic sounds and shit for the video. It just makes for a good background. But yeah, that's Colin McRae 3. Not much to talk about. Should have just brought the fourth one. But you know, love them so much. Still love rallying to this day. I mean, I have this emulated. I fucking love them, man. Just good fun. I have a lot of these games emulated actually. I don't think I have any of the ones I've shown so far, except from Colin McRae Rally. This one, oh, I love the shit out of this one. And this is the one where my parents actually failed to see the age rating, but they kind of, once they realized, they kind of let it go because they've seen the game already because I've played it a bunch around them, so they didn't really mind. But this one is from Rockstar Games, if you can believe that, and it's called Smuggler's Run. I don't think anybody really knows about this one. This is fucking niche. This is bull knowledge right here. Smuggler's Run was peak as shit, and I can see why I got the age rating, because it's like actually just about like drugs and like contraband and all sorts. But this was sick. You only stayed in the car in this game, and it was sort of like there's a bunch of different game modes and stories and shit, like running from the cops or like getting certain like items and stuff. It was basically just Fetch Quest, the video game, but with Rockstar's little sprinkle of vehicle physics and just amazing driving physics and stuff. And the graphics were really good. And I just remember the vehicles being just so much fun. I mean, there was like a dune buggy, a huge like pickup truck, and like just so many awesome cars and shit. And I used to literally just play this, and one of the things I loved it for was the damage model, which I kind of had a session with when I was young, with video game damage models. I just loved them. They were just amazing. And this one had a great one because, you know, it's Rockstar. Of course it is. Oh, I need to sit back a second. Oh god, my leg. Oh. What if someone actually is looking at me right now? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Oh well, not to worry. Won't be here for long. But yeah, this was peak. Played the shit out of this. Loved every like moment of it. I probably most played out of my childhood, being dead ass. It was just so simple, so amazing, so much fun. Just fantastic. Barely any story, but I don't give a shit about story back then. I played games for gameplay. Oh, this is another. I've emulated this one recently on my PC because I just loved it so much. Look at this bad boy. Need for Speed Underground 2. This was the GOAT. Second you load it up, there's a fucking PSA about safe driving. So once you get past that, it starts playing Riders of the Storm remixed by Snoop Dogg. Oh, it was just so good. I mean, this just really captured that era of like underneath neon lights, really ridiculous looking front bumpers, total customization. I mean, this game had some really strange cars. It had a Vauxhall Corsa that you could customize, and like a Focus, and like a Peugeot 206. Just really, I mean, you wouldn't expect those cars for this type of scene, but it was there, and it had the classics as well, like the 350Z, 240SX, I think it's called. I'm not too sure about that one. It even had an MX-5, had the Mark II in it, which is not mine. But, you know, fucking nuts. Here's the back. I mean, I love the aesthetic of this game even as a kid. You know, the street racing and shit, and like the nitrous. And when you went up to like the start line, everyone revving the engines, and there's flames coming out the back of the exhaust. And everyone's purging their nitrous. You can see the smoke coming through the bonnet. Just amazing aesthetic. Even today, I just fucking loved it. This one was brilliant. Just good fun. And of course, for the time, I thought that shit was realistic as fuck. This one, a little bit strange. I used to get this one confused with another game back when I was a kid, and I would just like put the wrong one in every time. But this is Simpsons Road Rage. A little bit less known than Simpsons Hit and Run, which is peak, by the way. I'll get to that in a bit. I don't really have much to say about this. Like, I could barely remember playing that much, but I thought I'd bring it out anyways, because it was decent, and you know, I can just talk about it because of Hit and Run. You know, I used to just put this one in accidentally, thinking it was Hit and Run, but I still enjoyed this one, but it just doesn't hold a candle to Hit and Run, does it? Another absolute banger. I mean, come on. Lego Star Wars 2. I mean, like, I feel like everyone's played this. Dead ass. I'm being dead ass. This one was just amazing. And I remember the split screen on this one being just so good too. This had a really good split screen, really fun. Like that first few missions where you're like going through all the Star Destroyers as Obi-Wan. Who is Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan in his like little fighter spaceship thing. I don't know much about Star Wars. It's the back. Just so good. Just a lot of fun. And pretty funny as well. Even for me, I found it pretty funny. This one's a bit cheeky. I remember getting told off about this one because you know, it was violence and it was like it had an age limit. But I remember finding this. I think it was my brother's or something. And I remember finding it and just sneaking it and playing it. This is Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare. Warfighter. That's a different game. By Ubisoft. If you play this now, this is shit. Actual garbage. Like just raw dog shit. I mean, all the Ghost Recons are pretty crap. Like after like the first and second one, but this one, for the time, I thought it was insane. The only memories of it I have, I remember just like somehow managing to get myself into like a quick match. I remember blowing up somebody with like a rocket launcher, and like their just body went flying everywhere. And then that's when my mum came in, and she just got real mad and just actually just like told me to turn it off. And I remember she hid it in her like wardrobe or something, so I could never find it. But yeah, not too much to say about this. I barely played it. I just thought it made an interesting conversation. But yeah, I didn't really get away with playing a lot of gruesome games as a kid. No. Honestly, I wish I did, but you know, it's just the type of parents I had, really. Now, here's what I was talking about. I'm looking around like I'm about to show like weed or something. Look at this. Simpsons Hit and Run. Holy moly. I mean, if you don't know about Simpsons Hit and Run, I mean, what are you doing? Because this is peak, man. I mean, I've emulated this recently on my computer. It's just so good. I remember for the time, this game sort of acted like GTA for kids. Because you could it was similar like GTA, like you could rob, like you can get in people's cars and drive recklessly and run people over and kick them and get out of your car and all kinds of shit, you know. So this was sort of like a kiddie's GTA, and I kind of treated it like that, and I found great enjoyment out of that. And this game just used to make me laugh. I mean, some of the shit you do in this game, Plus when you kick somebody and they start flailing around on the ground like that, it's fucking hilarious, man. This game is just a banger. I actually recommend anyone to play this nowadays, but I'd say get the PC version on the Abandonware, because the PS2 version is kind of shit. But yeah, just so much damn fun. Just utterly insane. And yeah, you can see why I get confused for the other one. Pretty similar damn games. Got another Lego one here. Indiana Jones. Don't have too much to say about this really. You know, still pretty good as the other Lego ones. Still had the missions that you can barely remember. That's about it really. Pretty damn cool box art though. Just people making those Lego games, I mean, they were pumping out bangers after bangers of bangers. And this is one of them. Just good fun. Absolutely good fun. But yeah, not too much to say about that, I'm afraid. Oh, surprised took this long to get to one, but Gran Turismo. Now, I actually surprisingly didn't have many of the mainline Gran Turismos, and I didn't realize that this is kind of a strange one. This is the concept Gran Turismo 2002 Tokyo Geneva, which was kind of like a strange edition, and it really was strange. It had some I think it was between 3 and 4 this was made, and 3 and 4, that's like the sweet spot. 4, I think there's a bit of arguments over what's better, 3 or 4, but I think 4 is better, but this sort of shares both. And this game was really strange. It had some real weird cars, and the graphics weren't like perfect, but the driving physics was really good for the time. And of course, like many games, the intro was a banger. I remember watching it so much, I thought it was the coolest thing. There was like a Mercedes SLK driving through like an airport, and like there was these close-up shots of like planes leaving and shit. And I loved planes as a kid, and I just thought it was awesome with cars driving through planes and shit. So yeah, this had a banger intro. And one of the weirdest memories of this game was you can see them on the back here. Look at this. Look at these weird. Look at these weird fucking cars. I don't know what this was about. I think it was some strange like concept car at the time. And I remember the mission where you just drive over like a shit ton of speed bumps. It was weird as hell, man. Oh, but yeah, I remember for the time that mission in particular. Like I thought it was hyper realism, but I go back to it now and it's like, what? It looks like shit. But yeah, this just had a bunch of great cars in there. You can see an RX-8 here, Mini Cooper, SLK, Ford GT40 I think, and I think this is a Honda SNX. I ain't too sure. Should probably wrap it up. The sun's kind of died down here and looks like I'm in like a Stalker Anomaly layout. But just bang a game, even for a concept game. No idea what that's about, but you know, they were just making games. And last but not least, holy shit. I didn't even intentionally, this was gonna be my first talk about to like hook people in, but you know, it kind of makes sense to end the video on an absolute banger. Burnout Free Takedown. If you know me, you know I'm a D1 glazer for this absolute cinema of a video game. Burnout Free Takedown is just an absolute joy. Forever. This game will be peak forever. And they Burnout Paradise, it's okay, but it'll never ever hold a candle to Burnout Free Takedown. And the previous ones were shit as well. They just made it perfect with this one, and they should never ever attempt it again, low key, because this is just perfect. This is all you need. This is one of my personal 10 out of 10s for games, and it's a PS2 game, which is crazy. But yeah, here's the back. Should probably talk about the game. It's pretty much just racing and road rage mixed together. This game had a fantastic crash simulation for the time. The cars would bend and break, and what you would do is you'd drive alongside one of them and you could just slam into the side of them, and it would send them into the wall, and there'd be this slow motion camera of them just smashing and shit. And for the time, because I loved like destruction physics and video games, and I still do, I thought it was awesome. I mean, it's why I've got BeamNG today. I mean, when I first saw BeamNG, I was like, holy shit, it's like just a hyper-realistic version of Burnout 3 Takedown. But this shit was so over the top. I mean, you literally had missions called Road Rage, where you just had to take down as many drivers as you possibly could. And originally this game had a bit of a more darker setting. Like you could see a racer fly out of the car and stuff, and it was quite gruesome and just depressing. But they kind of toned it down a bit and just made it a bit more action-packed. And this game, oh, it had a great soundtrack of real songs. I mean, I have a bunch of them in my playlist now. Just fantastic. And oh, once again, like all the rest of the games, the intro was peak. The intro was damn peak, and it just captured the 2000s perfectly. Just utterly amazing, man. An absolute staple of the time. Just fucking fantastic. And they had these really insane missions where you had to cause as much like road damage as much as you can. So what you would do, you'd drive up and you'd boost into like a ramp and fly into a bunch of oncoming traffic, and you'd have to watch them all pile up, and at the end it would go over and it would count how much damage you did to the road and shit, and like how many cars you destroyed. And you could like pick up these special bonuses, and if enough cars hit you, you could like reactivate and explode your car and like control it in the air and send it into even more oncoming traffic, and it would pile up even more damage. And it was just so much fun, so satisfying, such great soundtrack, and even the driving in it was great. You could hit some really insane drifts at high speed. It was just actual 10 out of 10 game. I think a lot of people at the time, I did not know this was like an absolute crazy fan favorite. I just thought it was a good game as a kid, and then, you know, I'd search up about it later on. People love it. It's just fantastic. I think, not to glaze myself a little bit, but I think I knew Bull as a kid. I'm being an ass, but you know, it's what it is. So yeah, banger. I think that might be all. Nothing else in my Santa bag. Sun's kind of dying down now. I'm being circled by seagulls, which is kind of weird. But yeah, 33 minutes. Not terrible. I think that'll be just it then. So thank you for watching my third video. If you're new here, welcome. If you made it to the end, congratulations, just like last time. I mean, this video might be a little bit easier than the last video, but you know, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you again in my fourth video. So yeah, see ya.